music for them.
For them.
They seem to know all the words and everything, and they're dancing. We
we
didn't recognize.
African 90s. It wasn't like for.
Yeah.
They were dancing.
We couldn't
What
recognize.
were you
Where are we at? Why are we here?
Are we live?
This is too loud.
You got the spot. This is the hot spot, but that's okay.
Are we live?
It's not good yet.
Not yet. Are we live yet?
You're on.
Oh, we are live. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So good morning. Good morning,
Good morning.
Eden and Alice. Welcome back.
Good morning.
Good morning. How's everybody this morning? And good morning to anyone who's everyone who's watching us on the YouTube. Yeah, it's fall weather. It's a little bit cold this morning, so I had my cardigan on. Yeah. So I hope everybody wake up with a really happy mind. Yeah. So this week my topic is about connection. So who remembers the 4 pillars of a healthy mind? We'll go back to that, right? The 4 pillars. Awareness. Connection, yes.
I know purpose is last.
Yes.
I'm missing insight.
Insight,
and
that's
purpose.
it. Yes, insight and purpose. So, so we talk about awareness a lot, right? In every session, we cultivate our awareness. So today, I chose the topic of So the topics for today's practice or discussion is about connection. And so what is your understanding about connection? What does that mean?
It's health to the mind.
Yeah.
To my mind.
Huh? Well, it is interpersonal connection. What else? That means connection between us and other people, right? Transfer. Feedback. So yeah. So what do you mean by transfer of connection and feedback?
People mirror me, like I transmit a negative or a positive emotion or information.
Yes.
And I get answered. It's almost like echolocation, you know?
Yeah.
People mirror me through their attitudes, their voice, their message towards me. And that balances me out. If I'm too far, you know.
Yeah, so that's the concept in physics when So I remember that because in physics we learn about action and reaction. So that to every action there is a reaction. Yes. Always. That's the law of physics in the universe.
Yes.
And what else does connection mean? You have interpersonal connection. What else? You have inner connection right here. Are you connected to yourself?
Yes.
Some people are not fully connected to themselves. They don't understand themselves. They don't understand their purpose.
Actually, most of the people are on autopilot.
And even for us, as we practice mindfulness, we are not 100% connected to ourselves yet, and that's why we practice mindfulness, to build that self-connection, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I may say that it's one of the most painful things when people avoid it,
right,
and run away from it, becoming busy bodies. But unless we connect with ourselves, we never integrate ourselves in the reality.
Right. Yeah.
Unless we face ourselves.
So if you don't have self-connection, it's hard to get purpose, the full purpose on an insight. So we have to build up our self-connection as well. But how do we connect?
With others, you mean?
With others or with ourselves? How?
Words.
If you don't know how you can't practice. Huh? Yeah, you meditate, and during meditation you build up self-connection, right? Can you build up connection with others through meditation? Yes. Why? And why does meditation allow us to connect with others? Yes. But through meditation, what is it about our practice that allow us to connect to people that, not just people that we know, but people we don't know? Let's say
prayer, but I think I'm
not
on the spot, right?
Well, prayer is a form of meditation, right?
In connection.
Yeah.
If I pray for someone, I connect on a different level.
So the ultimate thing about connection is about vibration and frequency. Yeah, vibration and frequency. So this is how Reiki's Reiki masters are able to connect with the people they are trying to heal through their energy, right? Through vibration and energy. We are all energy sources, right?
We're all made of atoms.
Yeah, we're made of molecules, cells.
Yes.
Then you direct the cells, you go down to the molecules, and then you direct the molecules, you go down to the atom. And what are atoms? They are they constantly moving. The vibrational atoms, and they create what? Frequencies and energies. Waves, yeah. So that's how we connect, right? But inner self-connection, how do we connect? If you think about the energies within us, we can measure it, right? We can measure the energy in organs. And so far in science, we do the EKG to measure the frequencies and energy in the heart. We do the EEG, electroencephalogram, to measure the energy in the brain. But I think, they have the EMG, electromyography, to measure the electricity in the muscles. So you can actually, maybe one day they'll do the electrical
blood flow, right?
Yeah.
They measure the blood flow in the vessels,
yes.
Right?
Yeah, and so they can do it for the liver and the kidneys later on, hopefully, and the brain. So we know that our bodies are made up of atoms and energy and frequency and everything. But within us, you can build up synchronicity between organs when you focus, right? So let's see that your heart is beating and the heart has rhythm, right? Electrical impulses. You can actually, when you focus and meditate, you can make it synchronize with your brain wavelength. So sometimes we don't have that connection between the brain wavelength and the heart wavelength. Right? Yeah, but in meditation, you can actually make the wavelength, the electrical impulses in the heart, to synchronize with the brain, and they work together. And then what happens? Other organs follow. Other organs follow. So you have the muscles, the gut, the kidneys, the liver. They all have their own frequencies. If the body work in harmony and all the frequencies synchronize, they rise together, they fall together, then the body works really well, works much better. But when you have your organs all in out of sync, then that's when you have illness, mental illness as well as physical illness. But meditation allows us to get our bodies, our organ back into rhythm, in sync.
Actually, I think I did hear a therapist that one version of his idea that disease is nothing else but the blockage between mind and the soul, the spirit, and the body.
Yeah.
It's a blockage.
Right.
It's not in sync.
Not right.
Mind and body and soul, and of course the
yeah. But that's how the brain influences the other organs, is through energy, frequency, wavelength. Right. That's how the connection happens between the brain and the heart and the muscle and the kidneys and the liver. It's all about vibration of molecules and frequencies. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
If you see bad things, horror things,
right.
There's a sensitive, specific vibration to your brain.
Right. Yeah. So how?
Balance.
But when you raise awareness of your own body sensation, then you can kind of control the reaction to things, right? Yeah. So you don't react with anger. You don't react with resentment. You don't react with whatever negative emotions you have. But then when you talk about emotions, we connect through emotions, right? We connect through emotions. So love is an emotion that allows us to connect with our loved ones. Or doesn't have to be loved one. You can love a stranger. You know, sometimes we have that feeling. Or animals.
Nature.
Yeah. So all those emotions are, again, energy and frequencies. So even sitting next to each other, why is it that we meditate better in a group than when you meditate by yourself?
We have this voice that tells us what to do.
But it's like, I think they did this experiment too, or studies that show that, you know, when people sit together with the same goal and they work in their mind at the same level, what happened? Their electrical impulses in the body, they actually measure this, and then it's like 4 feet apart. They found out that the energy flow in the bodies of the people who sit together like this are in sync. They go up together, they go down together, they go up together in sync. Yeah. So it augments. So what you send out can be reflected back into your body. So right. But your energy can affect other people too. When you're not in sync, you send out negative energy, it affects the person next to you. Even when they are trying to be positive, there's, you know, like the positive energy goes up, but there's a negative energy that bring it down. So for that person who's trying to do the positive work, it's not as effective. Yeah. So that's you know, in a nutshell, how you can build connection with each other. Just think that it's all in here. How you connect to people, it starts in yourself first. If you don't have awareness of what's in here, it's hard to build really effective connection with others.
Also, boundaries.
Yeah.
Boundaries.
Yeah.
You might not fit in a place, and out of guilt you might stay, but you shouldn't stay. I mean, you should listen to that voice that says sometimes, no, I don't belong there. Right. I belong on the other side.
But meditation helps us to connect even better. Why? Why does meditation help us to connect effectively, let's say?
without the confusion. Where do I belong? Where with whom should I connect?
Yeah. Yeah. But what is mindfulness meditation? What's the definition of mindfulness meditation? Now, you should know.
Well, just being aware of what.
Yes. Right. So when you do the mindfulness meditation, you don't do it when you sit down only. Mindfulness meditation is the practice of raising awareness in the present moment. Doesn't matter what you do or what position you're in, as long as you have that awareness of what's going on inside of you and outside of you in the present moment. And when you have that awareness, you can actually decide what you do. Am I going to say this or not? When you don't have awareness, you may just blurt things out without having control. And that thing later on, when you think about it, you may think, oh, I shouldn't have said that. But with mindfulness meditation, you have the awareness, and then you can decide, oh, should I be saying that right this moment or not? And then you can decide whether you should say it or not. But what you say and what you do affect other people, affect your connection as well, right? So with that, let's go into a meditation session where we try to build connection with ourselves, right? And then if you want to build connection with others, you can send your energy out, so you can emit that energy from your brain, your frequency. Your thoughts are also frequencies, your thoughts. So when you think, you can send out that frequencies to whoever, and they can feel it from a very far distance. Like, this is how we call telepathy, when people at the other end of the world that you are connected to can feel what you think, right?
Prayer helps.
Yes, prayers help. So okay, so I invite you to take a few deep breaths and assume whatever position you want to be in. If you want to be like your mom, Alice and Eden, laying down in the mat, you're welcome to get the mat. Okay, or if you want to sit with your legs straight, you can too. So let's take a few deep breaths in and out. And bring your awareness back into your breath so that you know exactly how you breathe. And we want to breathe deep and slow. And take a few deep breaths in and out like that. And you can close your eyes if that works for you, or open your eyes if that's what you prefer. For me, I meditate much better when I close my eyes. And as you return to this present moment and build awareness on your breath, see if you can connect to your breath. What do you feel when you take a deep breath in? Are you aware of how the air flows in and out through your nose? Are you aware of your chest rising and falling? Deep slow breaths in and slower breaths out. So make sure your out breath is slower than your in breath. And see if you can bring the awareness to this rhythm of breath, in and out. Your deep connection with your breaths and as you bring this awareness to your breath, you may be more aware of your sense of well-being each time you take deep breaths in and out. And then you may be aware of your sensation of gratitude. You start to become more grateful for each breath that feeds life into you. In our normal daily life, we are not aware of how we breathe, and our breaths come automatically. But with this practice, we bring attention and awareness to our breathing. With each breath in and out, we express gratitude for the breaths, for the air that we breathe in and out. For the richness of our lives that are carried out by our breaths, our breathing. And we appreciate every single breath that we take in and breathe out. Follow your breaths. Breathe in the way that you know exactly how you breathe. Now I invite you to focus and bring the awareness to your thoughts and how they connect to your breaths. Now, as you focus on your connection between the mind, the thoughts, and your breathing, your lungs, your chest. You may become more aware of your heartbeat. You may be aware of your heart beating sometimes fast and sometimes slow. See if you can explore when your heart is beating fast and when it is slower. And in that moment, see if you can become aware of how your lungs, your chest, your mind, your thoughts are, and whether they are in sync with your heartbeat. You may find that it takes a few seconds or a few minutes to find that synchronicity between your heart, your lungs, and your mind. A deep breath in, we know how we breathe. We know how our heart feels. And we know what our mind is thinking. Deep, slow breath in. Long, slow breath out. This is a practice where we explore our inner self. It's a time for nurturing, for self-healing, self-development. the time we find out what is it that we want. What is it that we feel? Breathing in, we know we're breathing in. Breathing out, we know we are breathing out. And now that we are more aware of ourselves, and we understand that we can influence other people around us, we want to cultivate the positive energy and send it out to the world. The only way we can influence other people positively is when we have an abundance of positive energy within us. We know that we cannot give what we don't have. So to give positive energy to the world, to the people around us, we need to grow that positive energy within us. So self-love and self-compassion does not mean selfish. We work on ourselves in order to help other people. when we have peace in our heart and our mind, other people can feel it. They can sense it. And even pets. We know pets tend to gravitate and move towards people with compassion, love, and nurture. And they run away from danger, from negative energy that they receive. People are the same. Hopefully by now you have found the rhythm of your breaths, feet, and your thoughts. And you're in the space where you just enjoy it and you feel peace. Time for ourselves is much needed on a daily basis. And during this practice, helps us to realize that we can be happy anywhere. As long as we are aware of this present moment and aware of what's going on in our body. This is the time for healing. Studies show that people who meditate and have positive mindset live longer and free of chronic illnesses. Deep breath in, slow breath out. When we are aware of what our thoughts are, what our speech and our actions are, we enjoy life more. We see the purpose clearer. And we feel charged, ready to be out there helping the world and whoever we meet. With the next few breaths, I invite you to return to this present moment, return to this space. Bring your awareness to how you feel in your whole body. You may notice that your body is warmer now. Your body is more relaxed. Or you may even notice some numbness and tingling in your hands and feet. As we come to the end of our sitting meditation or laying meditation, I invite you to open your eyes and come back to this room. Okay, so how is everybody feeling? Relaxed? Yeah? Yeah? Huh? Yes, it's half an hour. Yeah, half an hour. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, why don't we do some stretching? I think we haven't done much stretching lately. So we'll,
relaxing.
yeah, we'll do some stretching standing up, I think. Or if you want to sit down, you can stretch sitting down too. But my legs are kind of numb and tingling, so I need to stand up. Release the pressure on the nerves. So we can swing our arms. So, yeah, I like swinging. It works the lower back. It works the legs too. Your legs have to be strong to do this, and you move your arms at the same time. You can swing your head too, along with it. Yeah. Okay. How about do this? We do this too, like swing this way, but then you move your legs up, your feet up and down like that too, and coordinate your breathing, right? Breathe in deep, in and out. Okay. You can do some bending. So deep breath in, bring your arms all the way up. And then breathe out, bend down, all the way down. Try and touch the ground. And breathe in, go up to your knees, straighten your back. Breathe out, go back down. Breathe in, go all the way up. Bring your arms back up high, and then breathe out, bring your arms down. So we do a few times like that. Okay. Deep breath in. And breathe out, going down, touching the floor. Breathe in, go back up, straighten your back. And then breathe out, going back down. Breathe in, go slowly, going back. Standing up with your arms up. And then breathe out, arms down. Okay, one more time. Okay, deep breath in. Breathe out, bend down. And you feel your lower back. Okay, straighten your back. And breathe out, going back down. Breathe in, going all the way back up. And breathe out. Oh. Okay, let's do some walking meditation. Yeah. You feel the lower back?
Screaming at me. That's where my stress goes.
Yeah.
Lower back.
Yeah. You can bend like this too, put some, put your thumbs on the lower back and just bend back like this. Yeah. You can feel the muscles. Yeah. Okay. It's bumping. Okay. So we go walking meditation. We'll do a few rounds. So I will ring the bell. So we walk each step. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. All right. Ready? Yeah. Don't forget to focus on your breath. Okay. do one more circle. Yeah. Your favorite? Okay.
Everything is my favorite, but this is really my favorite. I don't know why, just like you said, it synchronizes my mind and my heart and the walk. Such
Yes.
a beautiful flow.
Thank you.
So,
yeah.
It's very healing and therapeutic. This.
With the bell.
Yes. There's something about the bell that resonates beautifully within my frequency.
Your frequency, yeah. Well, we can heal the body with frequencies. For sure, there's a company by the name Healy. So the company is L-Y Healy, yeah. It's by a German scientist, I think. Two, the founders of the Healy company, one was a monk. So he's a German, but he went to become a monk for about 7 years or so. And then he came out of being a monk, went back to Germany, and then found his purpose he was a scientist, right? And then he created this Healy device. But actually, the device is this small. It's like the size of your palm, but they have so many programs that harmonize your frequencies. So if there is,
stabilizes your
so you connect it to program it from your phone, and then it send out frequencies that, let's say, the frequencies for your cell, your gut or your heart is out of sync. So the program will have that to put it back in sync. But it works. I mean, when I was,
it works with vibration.
It works,
right?
yeah. It got me out one of my most severe flare very quickly. Yeah, within days I started to feel better. But they have programs for the heart, the lungs, the musculoskeletal,
like
the gut, and they have programs to help study too. Yeah, to help kids or whoever want to focus, and they have that too. Yeah. But yeah, that's not the only company. I think there are other companies around that work on frequencies. And apparently there's this device that you just put in the middle of the room, and it kind of get rid of the bad electromagnetic field frequencies that affect us negatively. It will just balance it out. Yeah.
I tell you, that's a simple, maybe not so expensive device that works for me absolutely from the first day.
The sound
always
frequency.
Like the sound of bell.
Yeah.
Growing up in Romania, I heard it in churches, monasteries, in the Christian monasteries. But I always like it, and I get goosebumps sometimes. That's how much I like it.
Yeah.
But this, I don't know why this bell particularly, it sounds very, or maybe the room.
It's the bell.
It's the bell.
The bell ring, yeah. So, how's your experience today? Yeah, who wants to go? Yeah, healing.
That's all I have to
yeah.
say. Thank you for your words.
Oh well, thank you.
While we were meditating, thank you for what you said.
Yeah. Thank you.
And healing.
Yeah. Yeah. How are you feeling? Alice? Relaxed? Yeah.
I also feel like your words
Really? Yeah.
Sync.
Yeah. Yeah. So thank you. Yeah.
It's a nice voice.
It's
a nice voice. Very nice voice. Exactly. I would say,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. How was your experience?
for me, I was kind of woke up tense this morning, but I feel free now and just loose.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have reason to feel tense.
Yeah. But when you feel tense, you do, just even 5 minutes of deep breathing and calming your mind, you can go back and study more effectively.
Yeah.
They did research in college kids. College kids who do mindfulness meditation, they have better results, and they study efficiently. So it's better to work for half an hour and with a very sharp mind, a very focused mind, rather than work for an hour and a half with a sluggish mind. Yeah.
Because honestly, and you are aware already that you're highly reactive to stress. That's why your body gets hard, that mind racing and all that. You're just a little bit more reactive to the stimulus, the negative ones.
Yeah.
Some people, some kids, some people block it better.
Yeah.
You're highly reactive, so I think meditation is perfect.
Yeah. Sometimes we may feel that, oh, I don't have time for that. I need to study. But if you just take 5-10 minutes away and just say, okay, I'm going to take 5 or 10 minutes, go and spend on yourself, take deep breath, drink a cup of tea, and you go back and you study so much better. Yeah.
Pause now. I'm taking charge of.
Yes.
That's what I say. I tell my mind. I say, monkey mind, you're not in charge right now. You're in the backseat.
Yeah.
Because the monkey mind tends to take always the drive.
Yes. Yeah.
In control.
Mm-hmm.
Control is not good.
No. Yeah. Think. How about Hal?
I thought it was relaxing. I used the time to pray.
Yeah.
Like you said, the voice is.
Make that connection.
Yes. Well, praying is also working on your thoughts. You know exactly what you're thinking at that time and what you want to think, right?
Even positive things in all directions, also towards.
To all the people in the world who are suffering right now. Like this week, a friend of mine just, we texted back and forth, and she would say, can you believe it? They're doing this, they're doing that, and I hate this, I hate that, and I think about that, and I say, but I don't know what to do. Besides praying and hoping for a divine intervention, I really can't go to those people and tell them to stop doing it, right? And he said, don't you watch TV? No, I don't have time. I don't even have 5 minutes to sit down and watch TV, but, so it's...
You also, I just want to, send awareness to my daughters. I'm sure Mr. Howard is aware. When you mentioned the fact that there is, you mentioned there is healing in the awareness and
time for healing.
Exactly. Yes. I don't know. It just it kind of resonated with what you said.
Yeah.
In the present.
Right. And a lot of the time we look outside for healing, but
or future, or
yeah.
past, future. We're not in the present.
Yeah.
And when you said that, when you remind us, keep reminding us through the meditation, be aware of right now. Basically, that's mindfulness, like you said from the beginning. That's the core.
Yeah.
And for me, it's touching.
Right.
To go either.
Yeah.
Not much in the past, but a lot in the future.
Yeah. I mean, we have means to help people to heal, outside help, right? But a lot of the healing need to be inside too. A lot of it.
And also, one thing that I've always, and I'm finishing with this. I know I talk a little bit, but you said you touched something very important. You said it, and it just absolutely opened up to me because I have this blockage. I have this wrong belief.
Yeah.
You mentioned that self-love, don't feel guilty, and it's not selfishness.
Right.
For some reason, I've been growing up thinking, I can't blame it on anyone that said that to me, but you know the mindset I had in that self-love is selfish. I'm learning that self-love and paying attention to yourself, it's actually healing, and that's the only way you can help others.
You can help others.
I never had this until very recently, actually.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
And I think many people, many women are in my shoes.
Yeah, you feel good about yourself, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Like
I grew up with this concept that self-love is selfish.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, you're a narcissist if you just pay attention to or you're trying to heal yourself first, or things like that. And
I suppose there are degrees in everything, right?
Sorry?
There are degrees in everything.
Yeah.
Narcissists
But I'm
would
talking.
be the ultimate about themselves.
Yeah, but some of us, we can beat ourselves very much. We can be very harsh with ourselves.
Self-respect is a normal, healthy thing.
Yes, well, I'm learning this. Some of us, we don't.
Yeah.
It's not, we can't take it for granted. We can't. Because, and I know other women that are way too much.
Yeah.
And as I wake up, I feel like I have to also send awareness to others.
Right.
But it's a small thing that you said. But to me, it's a revelation.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, it's just.
And I'm sure to the girls.
Well, yeah, you can't give what you don't have.
Exactly.
It's the truth.
Yes.
If you want to give somebody an orange, if you don't have an orange, how can you give an orange? It's the same with love. If you don't have love, you can't give love. You may say, I love you, but do you have the love to give?
That's true. But people can you can hear this all half of your life.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't sink from the mind to the heart,
right. Yeah.
In a meditation, in a moment like this, when everything synchronizes, you can hear it.
Yeah.
Or you can process it in your heart.
Right. Yeah.
So you have a blockage or all of them.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
Yeah, love and respect are intangibles. That leads to frustration.
Yeah.
It's a blockage.
Right.
It's a blind spot.
But if you grow it, you cultivate it in here, you have abundance of confidence, love, and this and that. It's ready to be poured out. It's ready to be given. Yeah. When you don't cultivate it, you can't give. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah.
Self-love and self-respect.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, with that, we will end the session, and I wish everybody a beautiful, peaceful weekend, and take care of yourself, treasure your health. Yes. Yeah. Okay, well, I wish everybody watching the same, and namaste.